Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I decided today that I wanted to do like a fun little cute color for summer. I got my nails done, so I wanted to match them. So if you'd like to stick around and see how I created this eye, stay tuned. Okay, so I already have my foundation and my face basically done. So I'm just going to show you how I'm going to do my eyes. I think we're going to go to dinner. I'm not really sure if we're going to do much of all of anything, really. But, so I'm just going to use the Huda Beauty Neon Orange palette. But first, we're going to start by priming our eyes. Actually, let me just clip these bad boys back. Okay. So now we're going to prime our eyes using the NYX Pigment Primer. I'll put like a photo up here of it or something so you can see it. Just all over the lid. And then I'm going to set that with just some translucent powder from my Mercier one. Just going to tap some of that out. And I'm going to use just a little fluffy brush from like Real Techniques. Nothing real fancy. So we're going to go in and we're going to start with this corally shade right here. I'm going to start like on my crease using windshield wiper motions, just back and forth, kind of buffing out the edges. I like to bring it down on the lid, just on the outer corner, just a little bit. I'm going to drag it out on the outer edge. Okay, I'm going to do that same to the other eye. You could say that my eyes are a little bit inspired by my nails. So we're just going to play with that coloring today. Okay, so then we're going to go in with this kind of corally orange color up in the top corner. We're going to go in with something a little bit smaller. And we're going to come in on the inside, just the very outer edge of the crease. Oh yes. And just kind of using little circular motions or little windshield wiper motions just to blend the two colors together. Now that I kind of like that shade, I'm going to go back with my first brush that still has some of that other pink shade on there, and we're going to buff it on the outer pieces just so we make sure everything blends so we don't have any lines or creases. I do want to bring that second color in a little bit further for this look today, so we're just going to buff that onto the rest of the lid, except for the inner corner because we're going to do something fun with that. Okay. So for the inner part, we're actually going to go in with some concealer, and we're going to kind of create like a spotlight, or not really a cut crease, but the concealer is going to help the glitter stick in there. So we're going to use this little flat round brush from Morphe, and that's going to give us a nice base and shape for that glitter to stick. So we're going to use this bright glittery yellow on that part of our eye. Kind of dab that in there. And we're going to just press it into the concealer. I wouldn't really call this a cut crease, but it's quite similar to it. And we're going to use a little bit of the orange glitter on the outer edges just so it blends into that corally pink orange color. Yeah. So then we're going to go back in and do the same to the other eye. Clean this off on my spongy guy over here. I'm going to go back in and just use a little bit of that pink again right up here to clean it up. And then on the outer edges, I'm going to go back with just my translucent powder and just right under the brow bone, kind of buff that in. And it'll just kind of blend out any rough lines or shadow we have up there. And then I am going to go and add a little bit of shadow underneath my eye, just using like more of a flat brush, still a little fluffy. And we're going to start on the outer edge with that first pink shade, the bright one that we used. And then we're going to go back in with more of that darker corally orange. Just blending the two together. Okay, so that's what we have for shadow. Really, I just used 3 shades with a little bit of translucent powder just to create a nice seamless look. Now I'm going to go in and just use some of that translucent powder under my eye and dust away any fallout I might have. So for mascara, we're going to use Nars Climax today. It's supposed to be a volumizing and lengthening mascara. So we use that one. And it's, of course, in the shade black, because what else would I do? Just the base, wiggle it out. I need to see closer for my bottom lashes. We're going to let it dry and then we'll go back and clean that up. That's all always awkward doing the opposite side with your other hand and then stretching across your chest. It's just too much in the way. Just cut them off. Be done. Okay, so then now that that mascara has dried up there a little bit, I'm going to go back in with my first brush in the pink, and we're going to buff over that, and it will just buff away the mascara and blend it in. And nobody will know that it ever happened except for you guys. But like out in public, they won't know. It's just going to blend in. So really you could stop here and call her done, but I don't like my short baby lashes, so we're going to add lashes again. We're going to do the same. We're going to do Ardell Wispies, and we're going to use my duo glue as well. Hopefully they'll go on easier this time. Okay. And then right above our lash line, we're going to stamp it there. If it will stick to my eye and not. It's sticking to this damn thing again. Okay, leave it sitting there. We're going to pop the other one on, and then we'll go back and squeeze them and make sure they sit together. No. This is what happens when you're blind and you can't see, even with contacts on. Just painting that on my actual lid. Now those are stuck. Let's go squeeze our right eye. "20 years later, guys, 20 years later. Alright, so there you have it. That's how you can do a fun summer coral eye with a little bit of pop of yellow in there. Super cute. Let me know what else you'd like to see down below in the comments. Please subscribe and like. Bye!